Hi, it's Dr. Noel Lloyd for 5-Star Management. I'm working with a new group of doctors developing successful associates, and I'm speaking to a very successful client of mine about his associate, and he says, Noel, he should know. Well, in this short rant, I'm going to tell you why that is such a dangerous statement and attitude that can hurt your associateship terribly and what to do instead. So here's the setup. I'm talking to my client who is a super successful, wonderful guy, a very, very smart guy, and we're talking about a couple things that his associate is doing that he doesn't want him to do, and a couple things that he's not doing that he needs to do. And I said, have you told him? And he said, he was a little frustrated. He said, well, Noel, he should know. And this is a successful guy, and he holds himself to a high standard. And I said, well, how's that working for you? First of all, the statement, he should know, assumes a couple things. Number one, assumes he's a mind reader. He's not. And assumes that he knows all the wonderful things that you've acquired in your noggin over a period of decades, and he hasn't got that. You've got no right to expect anything that isn't written down and isn't discussed. You see, he should know keeps you in not communication. It keeps you in frustration. Eventually you get angry when they don't read your mind and you blow up, and it can hurt the relationship terribly. In this next segment, I'm going to tell you exactly what to do instead. Okay, so here we go. Number one, they're not mind readers. Number two, you've got no right to expect anything that isn't written down and discussed. So what do you do instead? Number one, you tell them about each step of the success journey in a way that excites and motivates them. This is your vision for the win-win associate program, why they should be excited about what you're going to do. So that's number one, tell. Number two, teach them everything that they need to do in order to be successful, and explain to them why it's in their best interest. And then number three, you need to train them. You need to call them up to a clinic standard that you've learned to develop over a period of years. Well, Noel, isn't teaching training and training teaching? You know what? I can teach you the game of golf in 3 to 5 minutes. Fairway, green, hole. Golf ball, golf club, hit ball, in hole. But the difference between that and being a golfer is what I call training. And in the training process with the associate, that's where you have a chance to bond. So number one, tell them about the journey in a way that motivates. Number two, teach them what they need to do in order to be successful and why it's in their best interest. And number three, call them to their best work, what you do as a clinic standard. And if you do that, you'll get a great result. Number one, they're not mind readers. Number two, you can't expect anything that you don't have written down and you haven't discussed. And please don't default to they should know. This is Dr. Noel Lloyd for 5-Star Management. I've developed dozens and dozens of associates, and I know that helps.